I was in a budget meeting last week with the VP of sales, and he suddenly looked at me and asked, Jordan, what is the exact conversion rate for the Q3 campaign? My mind went completely blank. I just froze.
That is a nightmare scenario, Jordan, but honestly, even native speakers panic when they are put on the spot like that.
Welcome to Hero English, the workplace survival series, where you can learn how to speak like a pro and work like a hero. I am Riley, and today we are solving that exact problem. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to sound professional and credible, even when you have absolutely no idea what the answer is. In fact, we have a listening mission for you. In the dialogue coming up, Tom asks Anna a tough question. Listen closely. She does not know the answer, but she never uses the phrase, I don't know.
That sounds like magic. Let's hear it. Let's start.
Thanks for walking me through the project timeline, Anna. It looks solid.
Glad to hear it, Tom. We really wanted to prioritize the development phase this time.
Quick question, though. Regarding the software licensing costs, do we have the updated figures for the enterprise package if we scale to 50 users?
That is a great question. I want to be precise, so let me double-check the latest quote from the vendor and get back to you.
Okay, sure. Do you think it will be over 10,000?
I don't want to guess and give you the wrong number. Let me run the numbers and I will send you an email by end of day. Does that work?
Yeah, that works perfectly. Thanks, Anna.
Did you catch that, Jordan? Anna handled that perfectly. She used 3 key strategies to maintain her credibility.
I heard them. But Riley, the first thing I noticed was what she didn't say. She didn't say sorry.
Exactly. That is a common mistake. You do not need to apologize for not being a computer. Instead, she used the phrase double check. To double check means to verify something again to be sure.
So instead of saying, I don't know, she said, let me double check.
Right. It sounds proactive. The second phrase she used was get back to you. This is the professional standard for promising a follow-up.
I use that sometimes, but I usually just say, I will tell you later. Is that okay?
It is a little too casual for a client or manager. Get back to you implies a commitment. And finally, she said, I don't want to guess. This is powerful because it shows you value accuracy more than speed.
Okay, Riley, give us the hero phrase. What is the one sentence I can copy and paste into my brain for my next meeting?
Here is the golden formula. It has 2 parts, the hold and the promise. The phrase is, I don't have that information right now, but I will find out and get back to you.
That is a bit long. Can we break it down for different people?
Definitely. If you are talking to a boss or a very senior client, try this upward variation. I want to be precise, so let me pull the data and send it over shortly.
I like that. I want to be precise. It makes me sound conscientious.
Exactly. Now for a colleague like Tom, keep it neutral. Let me double check that for you.
And for a work friend, someone I go to lunch with?
Just keep it simple. Not sure. Let me check.
Got it. I am going to practice the main professional one. Listeners, repeat after me. I don't have that information right now. But I will find out and get back to you.
Now, let's look at 3 advanced phrases to help you buy time when you are feeling the pressure.
Buying time is my favorite hobby in meetings. What have you got?
First is off the top of my head. We use this to say we don't have the memorized fact right now. For example, off the top of my head, I think it is around 5%, but I need to verify.
Oh, I hear that a lot. It is like saying, don't quote me on this.
Precisely. The second one is, bear with me a moment. You say this when you are actually typing or looking for a file while people are watching you. Please bear with me a moment while I pull up the spreadsheet.
That is so much better than awkward silence while I click my mouse frantically.
And the third one is, circle back. This means we will return to this topic later. Let's circle back to that question after I have checked the report.
Riley, I have a question. In some cultures, saying I don't know causes you to lose face. It feels like failure. Why is it okay in English-speaking offices?
And that is a huge cultural difference, Jordan. In many Western business cultures, especially the US and UK, credibility comes from accuracy, not omniscience.
Omniscience. That is a big word. It means knowing everything.
Managers actually prefer you to say, I will find out, rather than guessing. If you guess and you are wrong, that destroys trust instantly.
I learned that the hard way. I once guessed a delivery date just to make my boss happy. When we missed it, he was furious. He told me, Jordan, bad news early is better than a surprise later.
That is excellent advice. So remember, saying, let me check, shows you are responsible, not incompetent.
I feel better about the phrases, but Anna spoke really fast in that dialogue. I missed the connection between the words.
Don't worry, Jordan. We're going to play it again, much slower. I want you to focus on the rhythm of the promise. Listen to how Anna groups the words. Get back to you.
Quick question, though, regarding the software licensing costs. Do we have the updated figures for the enterprise package if we scale to 50 users?
That is a great question. I want to be precise. So let me double check the latest quote from the vendor and get back to you.
Okay, sure. Do you think it will be over 10,000?
I don't want to guess and give you the wrong number. Let me run the numbers and I will send you an email by end of day. Does that work?
We have a great question today from Lucas in Brazil. He asks, Jordan and Riley, what if I promise to get back to them, but I still don't have the answer by the deadline? Do I stay silent?
Oh, Lucas, never stay silent. That is called ghosting, and it is unprofessional. If you don't have the answer, you still must communicate.
So I should send an update even if the update is nothing?
Yes, you send a holding email. You say, Hi, Tom. I am still waiting on the vendor for those figures. I will update you as soon as I have them, likely tomorrow morning.
I see. So the key is to manage expectations, not just hide until you have the solution.
Exactly. Silence makes people anxious. Updates build trust. All right, let's test your reflexes. I am going to be the demanding boss. I will ask you a tough question, and you have to answer using the hero phrase technique. Ready?
I am sweating, but I am ready.
Scenario 1. We are in a hallway. I ask, Hey, when will the quarterly report be finished? You don't know. 3, 2, 1, go.
I want to be precise. Let me check the team's progress, and I will message you in 10 minutes.
Perfect. You bought time and offered a specific follow-up. Scenario 2. Client asks, Is this compatible with our old 2010 server? You have no idea.
That is a great question. Let me double check the technical specs and get back to you so I don't give you the wrong info.
Boom, credibility saved.
I actually feel ready for my next meeting now. No more freezing up.
That is the goal. Remember, Jordan, the hero phrase is, let me double check and get back to you.
Your homework for today is to use the phrase double check at least once in an email or conversation.
Tell us in the comments if you have ever frozen in a meeting. We want to hear your stories.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if this helped you. See you next time.
You know, Riley, talking about guessing answers reminds me of my first job. My boss asked me how far the hotel was from the airport for a client visit.
Oh no. Did you guess?
I just confidently said, about 20 minutes. Turns out, during rush hour, it was 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Did the client miss their flight?
They almost did. My boss looked at me afterwards and said, Jordan, next time, just use Google Maps. I wished I had just said, let me check.
Well, at least you learned the lesson so our listeners don't have to.